Hey guys, welcome to your monthly reading. Okay, we are going to begin and see who's coming out of the hat next. Oh, I love it. I really love it. I really just have to do the love zone, guys. Oh my goodness, Gemini. Woo, okay, so there was a base chakra activation here, and okay, the words personal history is coming through. There could be some vulnerability here or some fear triggering. Could be to do with house, home, family, tribe in some way. It may not, but that's the general overtone here. What is important and what it is you love and what it is that you miss. That's interesting, guys. I've got a cough here. All right, so I'm going to be sipping on it. Apologies. Good result, apparently. Good result. Okay, so the devil is in the the devil is in the details here. Okay, and fine print, legalities, and things like that. There's something which is spoken or spoken about. Okay, which is quite interesting. All right, so your personal inner peace is paramount. All right, so let's see if we can read tension here, see what goes on. All right, we're going to do spellcasters first and dive into this. Okay, Gemmy James, oh my goodness, mate. I'm getting a sensation in the solar plexus chakra. This talks about personal willpower, power, moral ethics, and boundaries, integrity, things of that nature. Keeping a lid on it or putting a stop to something. Okay, that could be a bit of a deal. All right. Your personal inner peace is paramount regarding this. All right. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. All right. We're just going to take this as it comes, and I feel like I just want to get through the first bit as quickly as possible. So you might actually be feeling this way, especially if there's if you're dealing with unpleasantries. Okay, so let's have a good look at this. We've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. This talks about dropping burdens. This can talk about things such as physical labor, not doing too much, and we're dropping the fact, okay? And I just heard dropping it on its butt as well, okay? That could be a bit of a deal. We've got the King of Swords in reverse. It normally talks about a professional person, someone who deals with communication on the daily, or we're talking about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine energy who doesn't seem to be within their power or going through current struggles or challenges, okay? Once bitten, twice shy with this one too. We've got the wrapping up of cycles here. Okay, I just heard world and world evolution also. Things are coming to a close now, and the words grand scale are coming through. We've got the Tower card here, which is a suddenness, okay? A sudden epiphany here for someone that the world is maybe changing, but they're singing the song Turn the Beat Around. And normally that's an about face. Things are changing, the vibes, trajectories. It's a swing or a shifting here as well. That's kind of how it's coming through. There's no need to fear the Tower. It just represents something suddenly happening. And for someone here, it's a sudden epiphany. All right, that's interesting. We've got the Hangman here, which talks about, this is Piscean energy, but this talks about taking the time out for enlightenment, okay, on the fact, or, oh my goodness, challenging times. Okay, challenging times. This could have caught us off guard. We may not have known how to feel about it, okay? But putting those appropriate steps in place and someone's coming out the other side a winner, okay? Just take that time out necessary. We've got the Lovers here. Lovers in reverse here for someone. Okay, this is Gemini energy. This is you, okay? In this case, you seem to be within your power, okay? Otherwise, we're talking about divine unions, agreements, relationships, contracts. There's a written warning here for someone, so there's a warning in writing here. And there's a best be on your way and a best be on your journey too, which is normally a removal of oneself and letting go and moving on, okay? Leaving the past behind, and someone's going like that. Okay, that could be a bit of a deal. We've got heavy too, and I just heard it takes two to tango, but we've got choices regarding this. Okay, I just heard once bitten, twice shy. Communication may be significant in some way, but there's definitely a choice of two or more options here, and it's getting down to business and having a good look at the finer details here. What can bring a peace, prosperity, and okay, love also into your life, but there's a choice of two here for someone to be able to achieve good results. So take that time out, rest up, and there's a rest and reconsider here, which is taking the time out necessary to retension, reassess, and see where it is that we're trying to head for the future. Okay, so this is very self-focused here. Ooh, we've got judgment, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I got a little bit of nervousness then. This could be a bit of a deal. They're playing the song Take My Breath Away. And that could be apparent also. This is resurrection energy. This also talks about using good judgment within the situation. There is a potential here for a resurgence of energy in some way. There's a significant love life event installed, possibly regarding this, okay? Use your own discernment, and I feel like someone here's definitely got good judgment. We've got Hermit in the reverse. This is the card of Virgo, though that may or may not apply. Virgo talks about putting all the pieces of the puzzle together, analytics, stuff like that. But the Hermit card is about taking that time out for the knowledge and the intelligence, okay, within the situation. So we've got the spiritual understanding here and the inner job, and then we've also got, you know, the information technology here. This could be connected to justice, law systems, law courts. An injustice may have been done, or you may be feeling this way, but things are generally moving forward regarding this sort of energy, and the wheel of karma is turning, all right? And there's a balancing and a restoration. This is the card of Libra as well. It seems to be within its power. We've got justice served here for someone, but also a just desserts as well. Now that could be a bit of a deal, but something's being offered and presented to someone, and it feels like it's on a bloody silver platter, okay? So take that time out, have a good look, see the choices, see the options, use your own discernment, you know what I mean, and see what it is that you want regarding this. So time's going to tell of good results here. We're just going to get angels on the fact. Yeah, wow. Emotional suppression, that needs looking at. I don't know how these random cards get in, but there's Psychic Tarot for the Heart card. I must have accidentally popped it in while I was packing up just before. But emotional intelligence is needed regarding this. Okay, we've got healthful eating. This is what we're consuming on a level. So please look into that. Something's destined to be, and something's taking off, gaining fruit, and it's fruits of labours and efforts achieved. We've got emotions here. There's an emotional overtone here. There could be an emotional suppression. Otherwise, we're talking about self-healing and coming from a better space this time, more in check and in hold of the reins. Okay, that's great. We've got heaven is watching over you, and it's in the reverse. They're saying challenging times are being overcome, once bitten, twice shy, and there's moving on. There's a moving forward regarding this situation. There could be some sort of like why, okay? Emotional intelligence is needed. There's a branching out or a branch out in communication. They're just giving me the word communication here. Communication, okay? Something may have been upended, stopped, and they're saying relationships, agreements, contracts, and they're also giving the word lawyer as well, okay? So that may or may not be involved. But that's quite fascinating. We've got win or lose, okay? So with that, wow, with the that random card that was in this other deck, we've got win or lose, and it's in the reverse, guys. So this talks about, okay, someone just said a missed opportunity. This is a call for action, okay? And they're saying once bitten, twice shy. Okay, there could be a dropping of the sword here, or a giving up the ghost, okay? And change is apparent. We've got be brave, and it's in the reverse here. This is about getting the courage, getting the strength and the confidence up, taking that big deep breath and moving forward, just putting that one step forward. We may have challenges with this, otherwise this has already been overcome, but they are saying once bitten, twice shy. Okay, so, and I just heard desperado. Okay, so there could be some sort of desperation or desperate act here to be able to achieve either good results. See if we're coming from a place of love or fear, guys. That could be significant. All right, so have a good look into this. Have a good look deeper. We're just going to, your current trajectory is success and growth, okay? So that's interesting. We're going to do some more angels, and we're going to do it on the second half of the thing. Okay, which is this, and the Justice card. Oh my goodness, time's going to tell of good results. There's going to be a resounding influence met and achieved, possibly within a court of law, but this is about taking action, guys, and they're just going action, right? So, and we've got the activist, all right? So let's get our Mother Teresa's on. Fighting for your right to party, or fighting for what's dear to you. This could be personal freedoms, this could be moral ethics, this could be anything, okay? But this is fighting for your right, okay? And fighting for something here. Resources is also coming through also. Okay, we've got safe travel in the reverse here for someone. This can be talking about literal travel, symbolic travels. There's a best be on your way, best be on your journey, which is a done and dusted, moving on from the past, well done here for someone. But I'm seeing that someone could be struggling with either depression, sadness, loss, something like that. Know that good things are coming to you, but you need to go through those necessary motions. And I just heard precautions as well. But you're coming out the other side a winner. If you need to go see a doctor or a professional, please go ahead and do that. But generally, I'm feeling that safe travels are installed. Okay, so safe travels are installed. There's putting an end or putting a stop to something here. Well done, okay, and there's a kind of like a no more. Personal and professional boundaries are paramount to this as well. Okay, we've got learning experience and it's in the reverse. Someone has learned a lot. Okay, they're saying moral ethics installed. Okay, and coming out the other side a winner. This is a tertiary learning experience for someone, and someone has learned the deeper layers, the deeper levels, and the finer. It's finer information, okay, and finer learning with this. Like, it's really attention to detail. Like, the attention to detail is just amazing. What they're showing me, they're actually showing me like an artwork here, and the attention to detail, and it's like shades, shades and all sorts of stuff. And they're giving the word glory as well, and glory be. All right, but someone's coming out the other side a winner. All right, regarding this, something's done and dusted. There's love in the reverse here, which is not coming from a space of divine love, and that is a deal. All right, so somebody has learned it. Okay, high five to you. All right, this is speaking to you, it's speaking to me as well, but it's a deal. Okay, so self-expression. Okay, as well. You may be, it's a redevelopment, it's personal evolution. They're showing me a little tornado here, and that could mean anything, but a tornado. Okay, they're showing me an energetic tornado, but it could be a tornado on any level. But this is a restructuring, a repurposing, and through destruction, it's like we've got that chance to start again, guys. All right, someone's dropping it, someone's dropping something here, and that's okay. All right, we've got wise decision and it's in the reverse. Take that time necessary to be able to achieve good results and come from the appropriate space, make the appropriate choices and see where it is you're heading for the future, because I'm getting someone really like blindsided on where they're actually going. It's like all they can see is just what's right in front of them, getting caught up. I just heard in the act, getting caught up in the emotional sides of things, stuff like that. There's a cautious approach here, caution, okay? But how long has it been since you've looked at what you're trying to achieve in life? What are your personal goals? Who are you, Gemmy Gems? Who are you? What is it that you're trying to perfect? What you're trying to achieve here? I'm really picking up on workplace here for someone, and it's about time we moved on. Okay, you may be feeling this. Okay, you may want to take a fresh approach. There's an advancement. Okay, there's an advancement here, and it's like all systems go. It's almost as if someone's got a bloody army behind them, but I feel like the army, it could be both, it could be team as well, but I'm really feeling like someone's got that spiritual protection there and has got that ability to be able to soldier on. Okay, so just see how you go. Okay, we're learning a lot from the past here, guys, and we may not have made wise decisions within the past. They just said crown chakra, but my heart chakra is actually hurting. There could have been it feels almost like a stabbing pain, but it could have been a stab in the back. It could have been, something like that. Like we may have made the appropriate choice, and then, something may have happened. I'm hearing mismanagement of financial resources as well. So please look into this and do what needs to be done to be able to achieve. But someone here saying good growth, right? So quit it. Don't be so hard on yourself, right, Jamie James? Love you guys so much. The sun is shining. The air smells like warm root beer. So it's a bit of a journey, okay? It's a bit of a journey. Taking the highs with the lows, the ups with the downs, but personal perfection is paramount. And you, Jamie James, I feel like real motivational on this, because where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you want to be able to achieve out of this? All right? But indecision is paramount, and unfortunately that's part of the Gemini deal of being unsure. Okay, but we're learning now. Someone just said unwise decision. Unwise decision. Okay, so just see how you go. But we're learning a lot, okay? And this is directly connected to the past, okay? We could be fearing that there's a little bit of history repeating, okay? They're playing that song, a little bit of history repeating. And your personal inner peace is paramount to this situation. Are your worries, are your concerns, and are your fears justified is another thing. They might be, okay? They might be, and this might be a wake-up call, a warning bell to break free or move on forward, leaving the past behind. But for somebody else, we're getting caught up in the crossfire as such, okay? But we'll just see. Just take that time out, be true and authentic to yourself, okay? And one's journey, path, and it's acknowledging these things. Someone's brushing something under the carpet here, all right, and putting things off, and I feel like it's to do with you. What about your personal happiness journey, Jam? Someone's really going through it. This is like a bit of a lecture, okay? And I apologize about the fact, but seriously, when are you going to make yourself happy, Jammy Jams? When are you going to make yourself happy, right? It's a slow and steady progress here for someone, or process, okay? But personal indecision, your personal inner peace, and putting appropriate steps in place is paramount, okay? One step at a time, Jammy Jams. We've got an emotional journey. This could have been massive. This does talk about long distance travel to do with family, stuff like that. Otherwise, we're talking about an emotional journey. People rocking up out of nowhere, but I feel like there's some sort of call or calling or a knowing even, and everyone attends, or the party. That's how it feels. All right, so that's interesting. This could be support. This could be not, but a general overtone. I'm kind of feeling like a whale's putting out the call and his family's coming. All right, his family's on the way. Oh, it makes me emotional. Okay, but that's beautiful. We've got taking a time out. Lizard in reverse here. This talks about, okay, I just heard financial fortune. That could be a bit of a deal as well. But something's out of routine here, or routines need looking at, or we're winging it, okay? Are our fears and worries justified? Who knows, okay? But we've got once bitten, twice shy, a ripping off, a rip off, or something of that nature. Feeling like we're getting, oh, okay, for someone here is blackmailed. That's interesting. But just see how you go. All right, with that, just take the time out. This could be just a general worry or an anxiety. You're gonna know if it's a reality or not. But they're seriously like saying, are your fears and worries justified? Okay, so just look into this. All right, we've got the otter here, which is feeling picked on, targeted, locked onto. There is a semi-toxic energy, and when they talk about semi-toxic energies, this can be within the mind, okay, or with within someone's environment. Okay, this can mean things such as bullying, being picked on, or a timidness, okay, and not feeling like you've got much protection on the fact, okay, feeling vulnerable, basically. They're still saying once bitten, twice shy. We've got lamb in the reverse here for someone. Lamb represents children, okay, but it also represents new growth. This is the card of Virgo. Virgo may or may not be involved with this one. We're talking about innocence, purity, a lack of, or an acknowledgement of this, okay, so it's going both, it's anyway up, okay, but I'm definitely feeling for someone here, it could be within the reverse. There could be challenges or obstacles regarding this sort of either information or information technology or something of that nature. I just heard love and lust in the reverse, okay, that could be an overtone of energy. That could be things that you're currently struggling with on the emotional love levels. Or I just heard disagreements, but the word desire is coming through also. So just have a good look at these things, okay? Take that time out. I'm seeing someone sift through something or sort through something. It could be a situation. It could be, I just said property, values, assets, stuff like that. It could be anything, okay? But someone's bloody sorting through something here to be able to achieve good results. Sorting at fact from fiction also. We've got unicorn in the reverse here. Something's destined to be, and something's coming into someone's reality. Once bitten, twice shy, that could be a bit of a deal. Unicorn normally talks about something which can't scientifically be proven. It also talks about dreams, fantasies, illusions, stuff like that. And they're still saying once bitten, twice shy. It doesn't seem to be within its power for some reason, or we're talking about something that is being proven now. It's being proven. That could be a bit of a deal. We've got starfish in the reverse. Your personal inner peace is paramount regarding this, okay? We're talking about right way of living and moral ethics. The starfish in reverse normally talks about reputation. This can be, I just said on the love levels, that could be a bit of a deal. But they're saying challenging times are being overcome. There was a close off of the heart chakra here, and that's a deal, okay? That's a deal. So try to come from a space of either self-love, divine love. There's a divine knowing here for someone as well, which is quite interesting. So that's fascinating. There could be a slow movement or a slow progress here, but something's picking up speed or upping the ante, putting your best foot forward, and there's a leap of faith regarding this. All right, there's a leap of faith. All right, just see how you go regarding this, okay? Things for someone are coming to fruition now. Challenging times are being overcome. Well done. You're getting a clap here from the other side. Congratulations. Okay, good job. And you just got a pat on the back, all right? Archangel Michael's here. He's presenting. And she's my girl, all right? That's that's what he's saying, all right? So you got a bit of a security guard here, all right, who's looking after you. Talk to Archangel Michael if you need help. There could be, the word desperation is coming through, but then I heard telltale signs of desperation, okay? So we'll see whether that's truth or not. We've got Beaver here, Beaver in the reverse here, which normally talks about upend in a or end to something that you put a hell of a lot of work into. Paperwork here for someone, okay? This can be talking about studying up or learning, and I just said the lighter things in life, the higher things in life, but they're saying moral ethics and values installed. Okay, so see how you go, all right? See how you go with this. We may decide not to do something. We may decide to do something regarding this, but challenging times are being overcome. We've got the cosmic egg in the reverse. They're still saying once bitten, twice shy. This could touch us on the manifestation levels, okay? There's Kundalini here and Kundalini rising, for somebody here, but there seems to be some sort of stuckness or stagnation here. There could be a blockage. There could be a blockage or something. They're showing me the Kundalini coming up, and there could be an emotional blockage there in one of the energetic centers or something like that. If you are knowledgeable about this, if you feel like this is talking to you, work on these things, take that time out, meditate and feel into it, okay? Because there's a buildup of energy, and I just said there could be a buildup of emotional energy as well. The law of attraction, okay, also, okay, and it's in... There's a force here and a force to be reckoned with. Okay, if you're struggling with these things, they're saying time's going to tell of good results, but your personal inner peace is paramount, and taking that time out to either put a stop to it, an end to it, or fix something. Okay, cleanse, ground, and protect here for someone that may be able to assist. Just take that time out necessary, okay, guys? Oh, I love it. I'm just going to do some psychic tarot for the heart. What's the time? 21 minutes. Time is flying. Wow. So there's a connection here to childhood memory, possibly to do with siblings here, and there's the finer details or artwork as well that's coming in. Right. We've got strengthening bonds, all right? A choice. There's a choice here. There's a choice between two or with two, about two or more, okay? Are we going to strengthen these bonds or not? Have a good look at these things, okay? Do what's right for you. I feel like light has been or will be shone upon a situation here. We've got clarity of belief. Things are coming into reality, guys, I feel. All right, things are coming into reality. Now, I just heard something sneaky, something sus, right? Change is apparent, okay? So let's just see what goes on. All right, who's on our team and who's not? We've got a pecking order, and I just heard a batting order as well, so I don't know where they're actually showing me like baseball and like how the batters like one after the other after the other after the other. That could be literal or symbolic, mate, but that could be a bit of a deal. But keep tabs on this, okay? Don't let the man get you down as such, or the situation. Opportunity beckons, okay? There's a bit of a burdening. A new day is dawning, but we seem to be in a night patch still. The heavy burden is there, maybe. They're saying right way of living, moral ethics, once bitten, twice shy. That could be a bit of a deal. What have we learned from the past, and what can we let go from the past too, guys? All right. And I just heard what goes around comes around, okay? The infinity symbol's just down here as well. There's a heavy archetype of Atlas holding the world on his shoulders. There's a keep it up, and it's actually a motivational overtone here, which is, that's interesting, okay? So there seems to be some sort of supportive act. I just heard conquest as well, but it's a journey. It doesn't actually feel like a bad thing, but it's a journey, okay, of self-acceptance within this. We've got love abounds, and it's in the reverse. This is about dropping into your heart and coming from a divine space here, knowing what it is that you want, getting in touch with yourself and back to basics. We've got base chakra here. There could be a fear activation. Otherwise, we're doing some healing on the base chakra levels. Okay, time's going to tell of good results. This could be connecting to home, family, tribe, the first 7 years of your life. Clean it up is what I just said. Clean it up. Okay, it seems to be within its power. That's interesting. We've got sadness and isolation. This is about taking the time out. I'm hearing the words desperation again. There's a springing back effect, so try not to get dragged down. And I'm hearing the word trudge as well. Do take that necessary time out to be able to achieve. Please, someone go see your GP. It's coming through almost like your emotional health or mental health there. But there is a springing back effect here. There's a knowingness and there's a trusting here as well. I feel like someone's developing or redeveloping trust in the process and in faith. And I just heard divine faith as well. We've got darkest fears installed. All right. So, oh my goodness, guys. All right. This is getting a little bit too much. All right. It's getting a little bit too much. You might feel like this, but this has got my curiosity factor, right? So you may be feeling curious or you may be feeling like things are actually too much. Are your fears and worries justified? Okay. Now, in this circumstance, I feel like for someone, it's a potential, okay, but you're gonna know this. This isn't gonna be a surprise. You've already put the pieces of the puzzle together and you're just like, right, that's the end of that, okay? But we're talking about conscience, okay, and someone's very sensitive here, but conscience, okay, and the word consciousness is actually coming through as well. Oh my goodness. Losing consciousness. That could be a bit of a deal as well, okay, on whatever level that's speaking to you. Try not to get dazed, hypnotized, or stuck in the head, all right? We've got master and it fell out weird. Just remember, your personal inner peace is paramount and you are your own master. You're responsible for yourself, how you're going about things, your own personal self-healing, and I'm still hearing putting a stop to it, okay? So stand up, but I've also got to put your foot down, okay? And then someone just said it's a worst nightmare potential, okay? So for someone here, it's a potential, okay? So you might want to put something into action or you might want to take that time out. If you know, and I'm still hearing just desserts, okay? If you know what this is talking about, like within your own personal life and you've already deemed it necessary, you may just have to go ahead and do that, okay? Otherwise, take that time out. But you are your own master, right? This is a retensioning and knowing that you're in control, all right? We've got seek in the reverse here for someone, but it fell out weird as well. Take that time out. Someone's not taking enough time out. So get on to that, all right? Take the time out, do the meditate, go seek professional help if you so need. Gaining some sort of peace within this process too, okay? Someone just said there's a religious order, but coming to peace with these terms and conditions. There's communication, divine communications which are taking place. This is about your own personal growth here, guys. And they're still saying putting a stop to it. Putting a stop to something here, okay? So see how you go with that. Luxury and necessity is coming through also, but the word luxury is coming through. We may need to gain some sort of self-acceptance, understanding, or releasing or shedding of the past here. We've got heart chakra here, and for someone else, it's heart chakra in the reverse, okay? It's hard, and I just heard desperado. Again, okay, we may be feeling desperate within the situation, but this is coming from a space of love, peace, and observance, okay? They're saying challenging times are going to be overcome, but I feel like somebody is once bitten, twice shy with opening their heart again to love, and that could be a bit of a deal. So take that necessary time out to, well, I just said gain experience, but gain the enlightenment on the fact if you can. But this heart chakra deal, it seems to be within its power, and I'm actually seeing the reversed one slowly turning around, okay? So your personal self-healing is paramount to this, okay? And there's a follow your heart here for someone as well. We've got blossom in the reverse, but not in this case for someone, okay? So we're talking about transformations which are taking place. Actually, there's a connection here to the past, okay, but the not in this case is transformations, okay? New ground, transforming something old into something new, or making the appropriate changes to, okay, the word abundance just came through. A significant life love event is installed, okay, and it's what you can make of what or make out of what, okay? And know that this is like you're able to achieve this, okay? But there's something done and dusted here, and there's new beginnings taking place though. But remember that you're in your own personal state of power, being, knowledge, okay? What you bring to the table and what goes on. I just heard mastermind, but masterpiece as well, okay? You're very intelligent, Gemmy Gems. So let's see what you can bring to the table. Let's see what you can create. Magic happens here for someone, and peace be within this journey. All right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope that helped you on your journey. Please just, take on board the messages, switch a few, and just discard the rest. It might not speak to everybody, but that's okay. This is about releasing the past worries and anxieties, okay, and coming from a space of knowingness and being true to oneself, okay? So be true to yourself, Gemmy Gems, and take that time out for you, okay? But I love you guys heaps, and namaste. So namaste. May peace be on your journey and in sacred service and duty to you. I love you so much, okay? Thank you so much for this. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, see you.